Hi, it's Unique Nkoke from Ubma Africa. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 things people see before they start clicking videos on YouTube. So if you're a creator and you're wondering what do people actually see before they click videos on YouTube, here I'll be sharing with you 5 things on 5 things people see before they click videos on YouTube. And I'll also share with you how you can leverage on Chat GTP to start creating some of these things and to make your YouTube journey very easy.
Alright, so number one in our list is YouTube thumbnail. You see,
Before anybody clicks anything on YouTube, they first of all check out for the thumbnail. So thumbnail must be very attractive and very enticing. Now you might be asking me a question, what is thumbnail? Now thumbnail is the first graphic design you see on every video before that video plays. So like this video, before you click this video, there is an image, there is a graphic you saw, there is a graphic design you saw on the image, on the video before you clicked and you start watching the video. So that graphic design is called thumbnail. For books, they are called cover designs, but for videos, they are called thumbnails. So as a content creator, you must focus on creating enticing thumbnail that will entice people to click on your videos. What do you need to do before you start creating your own thumbnail? First, I said peep and copy what your other competitors are doing in your niche. So look out for those people in your niche, look out for what they're doing and how they are customizing their thumbnail, and then look out for those videos that are ranking very high on their channels and then copy what they are doing. They say success leave clues. So if you want to succeed, you must copy those who are succeeding already in your industry. You have to follow your intuition. Before you come up with your own thumbnail, you have to follow your intuition, even when you are copying others, but follow your intuition, because your intuition might ask you to add one or two things in your own thumbnail. So if you are able to follow your intuition, I believe strongly that your intuition will never mislead you. So while copying others, also follow your intuition. Now let us begin to ask. Now the next question is, how do we create a quality thumbnail for our YouTube videos? There are two ways you can create thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Number one is to do it yourself method. Now if you have a skill on graphic design, then you can start creating your own graphics. You can start creating your own thumbnail right away. That is, if you have a skill in graphic design. If you know how to use some of these graphic design softwares like CorelDRAW or Photoshop, you can start creating your own thumbnail by yourself without the help of anybody. Number two method is do it for you method. That means if you don't have that graphic design skill, you can source people who will do it for you. One of the platforms you can use to source people is Fiverr. You can engage people on Fiverr and you will see a lot of persons who are ready to offer that service for you. Another place again you can also see people who will offer that service is also on Upwork. You can also place an order on Upwork and you will see people who are ready to deliver that service for you. And you can spend just like $5 to get good quality thumbnail. Now let's assume that you don't even have money to spend on Fiverr or Upwork, but yet you still want to create an enticing thumbnail. Another challenge again, you don't even have a graphic design skill. So the question is, what will I do to create a thumbnail for myself? I still have an answer for you, and that is canva.com. So hop into canva.com and start creating your own YouTube thumbnail right away. Everything in canva.com is all about plug and play. So these things that's already been designed for you, they are all templates on Canva that you can use to create your own thumbnail. So what you just need to do is to change the image, change the text, and then you have your own design for yourself. If you want to learn how you can start using Canva to start creating your own YouTube thumbnail, then you can search on YouTube on how to create a thumbnail using Canva. Better say, if you want me to do a tutorial on how to create thumbnail using Canva, you can leave a comment in the comment below. I will try as much as possible to create a step-by-step tutorial on how to use Canvas to create thumbnails. Not just only thumbnail, but to carry out any other design you want to do, you can actually use Canva to do all of that. That is number one thing people look out for before they click videos on YouTube, which is your thumbnail. So number two in our list is your thumbnail image. Your thumbnail image and colors. Now, for you to have an attractive thumbnail, like we say, your image must be very attractive. You must have a sharp quality image that is full with curiosity. You know, like they say, curiosity kills the cat. So people are always curious, always wanting to know what is beneath this image, what is beneath this thing. People want to know. So people are always curious to know what is inside here. So you can imagine when you have a picture that depicts something like this or something like and you add a title to it, and then you see people will surely click because they want to know What message are you passing through your image? Now they say that a picture is 1,000 words. So for you to transfer a message to people via words, you need to create 1,000 words for you to pass a reasonable message to people. But with pictures, you can just do one picture and you pass that message across to people already. So one of the things that you have to look at in your image is to make sure that your image is full with curiosity. You can use images that will attract people to click your videos. Now, if you're not comfortable using your own image, you can also borrow images from the internet, from Google. You can see images that you can also use for your YouTube. Let's assume that you are in a fashion niche, so you can look out for what other fashion designers are doing, other pictures, other images they are using in their thumbnails. See how you can copy what they are doing, just like we talked about in the thumbnail design. So you can also look at what your competitors are doing, the kind of image they are using in their own thumbnail, and try to tailor your image to suit what they are doing also. So if you're in the fashion niche, you can add images like tape, scissors, clothes, and then some beautiful ladies, touch ladies in your image that will attract people to click. So images on your thumbnails are very, very important and critical. If you don't have a quality camera, you can go to studio to snap all your pictures that you will use for your thumbnails. Be very intentional when you're creating your images. Be very intentional when you're taking pictures for your thumbnails. Alright, so that is for number 2. Now, number 3 things people look out for before clicking videos on YouTube is YouTube video title. Alright, your video title is another critical area that you have to pay close attention to. If you must have people to click through your videos, you must come up with catchy title. So how do you come up with these super duper titles that will make people to click your videos on YouTube? Now, this is where leveraging comes to play. You can use
AI called ChatGPT
to create super duper video titles around your niche. Now let's assume, like we use the example of fashion. You can go to ChatGPT and ask, give me a searchable title on fashion. And ChatGPT will do a marvelous work for you and will create several video titles you can use for your videos. You don't even need to think too much again, because this AI gives you ideas, within a second. So why bother yourself thinking too much when there are AIs that can help you to create these video titles for your YouTube videos? Now, another way again you can use ChatGPT is whatever title ChatGPT gives to you. What you need to do, you have to use that title and search it using keyword research tools to find out if people are actually looking for these titles on YouTube. There are several keyword research tools that you can use on the internet to search what people are looking for. You can go to Ubma Suggest and paste this title there and see what Ubma Suggest will give to you, and to see the volume of people who are searching for these things. For me, I use Google Keyword Research Tool. It's a free tool that you can also use to research what people are looking for. So you have to look out for what people are looking for before you start creating your own YouTube title. Now, another way again to get ideas to search for what people are looking for is to look at comment sections. Now look at those giants in your niche, either on social media, on Facebook or some other social media network where people are communicating around your topic. Find questions that people are asking. Some big giants in your niche don't have that time to answer people's questions. So you can start looking out for what people are asking on your niche and start getting idea of what people are looking for, and then start creating your content around those topics. So that is one way you can come up with sharp video titles. All right. That takes us to our number 4 thing people look out for before clicking videos on YouTube, and that is your YouTube description. YouTube description is those content you say in the description box that people write about their video. So it's just like about us. It's just like an author who is writing a book. You write about you or about your book. You can put your about you in your book, either at the back or at the first page or at the last page, wherever you want to put it. So in your video, you must have a video description. But one thing you also need to know is that it's not compulsory that you must have a very long tail video description. No, you can have just one sentence or 2 sentences, or better still, you can have just a paragraph of a video description, a quality one at that. One thing you must do is to make sure that your first sentence has a basic information of what your video entails. Let's assume that you want to make video on fashion. And your first sentence can be step-by-step guide on how you can start creating your own fashion brand. You see, that can be your first sentence on your video description. So it's not compulsory that you must have plenty and bogus video description for your YouTube videos. So people also look at that because when you see videos, you will see those descriptions. You will see the first line on each video before you even play them. People read through those video descriptions before they also click your videos on YouTube. Now, number five is I've forgotten. Okay, I remember now. Number five is question. Like question. I don't understand. Yes, question. Now the question is, will your video solve my problem? This is the question people are also asking before they click any video on YouTube. Personally, I ask this question all the time before I start watching any video on YouTube. Let's assume that I'm doing my video editing and I'm doing my video editing, but I don't know how to add a subscription bell to my YouTube videos. So I go to YouTube to just ask how to add YouTube subscription bell to my YouTube videos. And I start scrolling from the options I will get, and then I click and then I start watching. So people are always looking for videos that will solve problems. If your videos are not solving problems, you will find it difficult or to get people coming back to your channel to watch your videos. So your video must be centered around problem solving, problem solving, problem solving. In our video title, we say that one thing that you have to do is to engage in social listening. How do you engage in social listening? Let me repeat that again. You can do that by scrolling people's comments. Find what people are talking about in their comment sections. Go to those giants in your niche and look at what people are saying. From there, you will find people's pain point. And the moment you find people's pain, you can create your video around those pain. And then you will see that your videos will be clicked by people on YouTube.
If you have gotten value from this video, please don't forget to subscribe to Ubma Africa, and don't forget to also play the notification bell so that you will always be the first to know whenever I release a new video. Especially if you want to launch your own online business, then subscribe to Ubma Africa.
So if you want to start your online business this year, or you have already started but you are struggling to scale up your business, I've got good news for you. Join Ubma Africa Business Hub. In Ubma Africa Business Hub, our mission and vision is to learn together and grow together in our personal areas and business. In Ubma Africa Business Hub is like an accountability group where we hold ourselves accountable to our personal growth. So one of the reasons why you see people fail in life is because they are not accountable to anybody. But when you are accountable to someone, you will see that you will always grow in life and you always scale up. So in Ubma Africa Business Hub is a small group that I've created to hold ourselves accountable to our set goals, because my goal and mission is to see that you achieve your goal this year. So for you to achieve your goal this year, you need to join a group. You need to join like-minded people with enthusiasm to fire up what you already have this year. So send me a message on WhatsApp telling me I want to join Ubma Africa Business Hub, and then I will send you a link to the group. Then you become a member of that group. And I hope that before the end of this year, we'll actually move, at least we'll have like a 50% growth, 50 to 100% growth in the areas of our lives and business. Thank you so much for keeping up to this very moment. I appreciate you and I love you. I so much value you and I cherish your time. Until I come your way again next time, keep your dream alive and live it. Bye for now.